Okay, before we begin, I think if we make one change to your layers panel, it's going to make this a little bit easier for you. So with your document open, your layers panel open, click on this little menu to the right, a little hamburger menu, and come down, and from the very bottom here you want to choose panel options. And what we're going to be doing is changing the way things in your layers panel are displayed. You want to make sure that the thumbnail size is set to large. And this is what we want to change here. Thumbnail contents, we want to make sure that that says layer bounds is selected. What you've got selected right now is entire document. And let me show you the difference. I'm going to set mine to where you are right now and say okay. And see what's happened over in your layers panel. Your elements are still there, but they're shown, sized, and placed approximately where they are on your entire document size, which makes it really hard to get to what it is you're looking for. So instead, in the panel options, we're going to choose layer bounds. So once you have large and layer bounds and say okay, look what happens. Now you've got, it's much easier to figure out what's on the layer that you're looking at. I think that's going to help you. So now let's go ahead and click on the magnifying glass layer. Obviously it's positioned where you want it to be. Get the magic wand tool. Remember that it's nested with the quick selection tool. And again, tolerance of 32, sample all layers is deselected, but contiguous and anti-aliasing are selected. Now make sure that you're targeting on the magnifying glass layer and then click once inside the magnifying glass and you should see the marching ants around the inside area of the magnifying glass. Now we're going to click on the photo layer and from the menu say layer, new, layer via copy. It automatically deselects for you, and if I hide the magnifying glass and the photo layer, you see I've just got an exact copy of what was already there on the photo. What we need to do now is make sure that when we go to apply the spherize filter, that it's only affecting what's this picture, not the rest of that layer that it's on. So remember, I think this is where you're having the trouble because you could not see as clearly where it is you're clicking here. You want to hold down the control key if you're on a PC or the command key on a Mac. Just hold that button down and then come over to your layers panel and click once on that layer thumbnail. And when you do that, you'll see the marching ants around here, meaning that anything we do next is only going to apply to that area. I'm going to deselect, Control or Command D to deselect, and I'm going to do that one more time. Hold down the Command key or Control key if you're on Windows, and then click once on that layer, the thumbnail of the layer in the panel. Get your marching ants, and now we can come and say filter, or was it distort, spherize. Accept the defaults of 100% and normal and say okay. And I'm going to deselect, Control or Command D. And now you can see that if I open my photo again and open the magnifying glass, here's a magnified image and here's the unmagnified image. Give that a try and let me know how that goes for you, okay?